Hello everybody, welcome back. As you can see, we're back at our new beginnings and we now have a double array of solar panels. So yay, we now have enough power for all kinds of stuff. Now, I was also given a suggestion about a trash compactor, trash receptacle. What's it called? I know it's here somewhere. There it is, trash chute. Sorry. And it's huge, and I don't know what it looks like with a single block. So let's have a look and see what it looks like on the other side before we get excited. Okay, so it does need somewhere to go, which means we are going to have to put it somewhere. As you can see, we now have dirt on the other side there. The other alternative is we could actually fit it in here, and because we're not using that, so don't sell it, change it. How's that? And then we can move it and stick it in underneath here. This would work, maybe. It's huge, but the question is, it does open and close, but then it's a big hole there. We're gonna have to make a plan with that. Let's move it, and we will build a thing. Let's take that out. How's that? If I open that, we have to be able to see inside it. So let's get this. I think this is the right stuff. Is it this? Almost, but not quite. It's fine. Let's just make it the right size, and then we can make a plan with it. Can I copy you onto there? Yes, I can. Okay, that makes sense to me, sort of, vaguely. Let's move this down into place, and then we can figure out what we're going to do with our trash compactor. That's a little chunkier. It's fine. Okay, so if I do that... Ew. See, it does sit there. If I open that, it does show. So the question then would be, let's find our board. Will it stand on a board? If I stand the board up like that, will you sit on it? Sort of. Okay. Ha. Just for a change, something is working according to plan. Alright, I'm going to stick that board out there, and then we're going to come in here probably with paint. Not being very fussy with our paint color. Do that. Might be a little too far out, but that's okay. See, that fits perfectly. I'll just recolor that now. If I ask for precision placement, it will still click like that, won't it? Leave that then. For now, How can I push it back before it won't open? That will work. Thought I'd made that small enough. Really not. That would fit perfectly. Can we do that on the other side, do you think? Oh yes, that works. Just trying to remember the name. I know your name. I've written your name down. I have it here. I will find it. I promise. The pixie chop. Thank you. I appreciate it. So there you go. We have a trash receptacle here, which will go down to wherever stuff goes down to. That looks terrible there, though. That's fine. We'll borrow one of these and see if it'll work. Ooh, went straight through the wall. Maybe I need to just make it dark. What do you say? I think that is blacker. Yes, it is. There we go. There isn't much down there. It's just dirt. Make a hole. Should we make a land hole? There we go. Bye. Gone to wherever stuff goes. I did threaten to do all the underground stuff, so. Alright. Got a place to send it now. Should we resize this so it doesn't look weird? Just take it all the way down there. I think I'm going to change the color though. There you go. So that works. Rubbish. Remove that. Do we really want to put another one in here for prettiness on the other side? We can. The second one here. But I think that's huge. So it's all we really need. And then I said I was going to build a vending machine. I was trying to figure out, should I have the comms there or sort of like just a little counter here with some comms on it. You can walk around these tables, but there's not much space there. I want to give them enough space to spread out if they want to. Alright, vending machine. Okay. That's a build from scratch, isn't it? Yes, it is. Oh, yes, it is. This time I'm going to be smart enough to actually put shelves in so I don't have to move everything. How big of a vending machine should we have? It's for many, many people. So I guess it's going to have to be pretty big. Before I get totally enthused by this whole thing, let's find some cans and stuff, shall we? And juice bottles and all the rest of it. Because as you can see, that's not going to fit. Which is fine. We can make this bigger. That will fit. That will fit. And that will fit. Okay. I'm just going to keep adding to it and then we shall see how many we need. This is quite big this way. Right, first of all, I don't like this. I'll use the glossy plastic, but I'm going to make it white instead. I'm not going to do fruit because that can come from the other one. I'm not doing any of the foods here. It's literally going to be like sweeties and juices and all the rest of it. So there's not going to be a huge selection. The chips, the cans of beans. I don't know. Does anybody want cans of beans? And then, of course, the potato chips. So it doesn't have to be huge. And I can't pick these up manually, which is unfortunate. If we do 4 of each of those, we've got a water dispenser. Do we need water? I don't think so. There's a lot of this stuff. Let's just copy that. I need one more line of something. About the green one. We haven't got a green one. We really wanted to, we could put another line in there. I think what I'm going to do is use this instead. Just to divide the various juices. Yeah, I think that'll work. We haven't got that many chips. Should we just keep it at that? We've got fizzies, energies. And that is a very basic vending machine. Nothing fancy there. But I think it'll work. That's shaking like a chicken. There's no ways. Let's see. Let's see if I can move that slightly. There we go. So it's not shuddering and shaking. Okay. Basic vending machine, people. We have juices and we have crisps or chips. That's it. And then on this side, we're just going to have a very basic built-in counter. Yes, we're using the anti-theft alarm. And I have a very basic built-in counter for just a basic communication center. And let's just buy it. That will do. Yeah, that'll do. It looks like everything needs to be moved down. That's a pain. Maybe these should be just lying there, because then these can come down above them. Actually don't like that. I don't like the table. How about we do this? How about we do this? Yeah, it looks a little bit better. I'm just taking the whole table out. It is what it is. That's fine. Let's just darken this. There we go. Basic communication device, just in case of emergencies. And then I'm going to have to put a whole bunch of stuff here. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay. So if you come in, you're going to want stuff like plates. Okay, and up top there, I have no idea yet. I'll have to think about it. But at the middle here, this is where it gets fun. Sort of as a buffet setup. You got your sauces here. Gotta have hot sauce. And then this would be where you put your dirty dishes and your trash. So that's the idea. Now, for this particular little room here, I was thinking I'm going to utilize it. I have, as you can see, a window. This is empty. This is the start of the next sort of section. And I was thinking of doing this as a gym. But this goes down deeper now into the ground, as you can see from that. Okay, so that will be the next place, is the gym. And everybody's got to be fit and strong and healthy, so I think that will be a good idea. Just pinch some windows from over here. We could possibly have sort of a pop top like that here as well. Should be big enough for a gym. That's next time. I'm been fighting with a chest cold for the last couple of days, and it is now affecting my head. So I have this raging headache right now. My eyes are all fuzzy. Oh, look, that's where the chips went. I knew I had to come out here and actually resize that little bit. I knew I had to come out here and double check. It's very funny. You know what? If I do that, is it attached to anything? Because that's the problem. No, it isn't. Okay, cool. Let's take them through there again, and then we can... Yeah, so I've been battling with this damn head cold, and then it moved to a chest cold, and now it's just an irritation to me. So apologies if my videos have been a little bit shorter. It's just I didn't want to not put out videos. I just have been feeling grungy. So, as I say, apologies. Yeah, it looks terrible, but at least it's still outside the window, hey? Bear with me until I start feeling a bit better, and then the videos will get longer. And we're nearly done with this build, which I think is quite cool. I think I'm going to put condiments and stuff here. We've got plates, we've got napkins. I have to sit and put knives and forks and spoons in there, which I'm not looking forward to, but it is what it is. And then obviously this weird machine. I don't know. Is it okay? What should I do to make it better? Not sure right now. Okay guys, as you can hear, my nose is getting stuffy again, and it's getting cooler because it's getting later in the afternoon. So thank you so much for watching. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you all soon. Bye for now.